Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to ATS OwnOps. Good morning. I know, in the previous episode we ended in the afternoon, and how come it's morning now? Well, I kind of might have enjoyed the burger a bit too much and lounged around a bit. Took my sweet time, so now we are we have only 8 hours remaining before we are late for the job. And we are estimating we need 6 hours, so it's cutting it a bit close. Not ideal, but what can we do? I was feeling the holiday vibes and had to lounge around a bit. Blame Alan. Hashtag blame Alan. Let's go. Let's not finger point. Let's just finish the job, right? I think we can still make it. That's the advantage of having this increased delivery time mod. You're not as much in a rush. You can kind of take your time a bit. Because, actually I was thinking about it. If I continue the job at the same time as the last episode, and by the way, I'm recording this right after that one, so this is all in a string of recordings while I'm in the mood. We saw last episode that we will be finishing the job at 9 p.m., right? And finishing the job at night, parking at night, not really something I would like to have, because normally the establishments here don't have the best lighting, so it's going to be pretty dark, not going to be scenic and whatnot. So I decided, well, maybe let's just wait for the morning, so we're sure that we'll be arriving sometime midday, so the visibility will be perfect. That is, if it doesn't snow. It hasn't snowed in a while, although not sure I should be looking for it. But yes, that's the rationale, that's my excuse. Did you buy it? Yeah, does it make sense? Little bit of Titanic for you. Yeah, there you go. Oh, all these yellow lights. It's like they're trying to work against me. Thankfully, we're always turning right here and cutting it close with a red light. Oh, that's hard. That's heavy. Come on. There we go. Still a bit dark, but sun is coming up. Should get warmer soon, guys. Snuggle up. Keep warm. Stay warm. Does it snow like this in Oregon too? I guess it wouldn't be that far off, huh? You guys think it looks like this now? Maybe. Still pretty close to Washington, so maybe. Alan seems to like the weather though. He has been sleeping lots, although then again, to be fair, he just can sleep through whatever, right? It's a talent. We did see him wake up once though. Not sure if you were here in that stream. He was actually awake for one moment in time. One day out of 100, maybe he's awake. That was a very special moment. That was when we explored what was that name? Esterlon, I think. That 1-to-1 map from Reforma. Yeah, check out that stream footage in my channel. Search Clumsy, Reforma, Esterlon, those keywords. And it should come up with the VOD, where you will see that Alan, for the first time ever, is awake. Yes, doesn't happen often. I'm really excited to getting more stuff in here though. Getting some more doggos. I've been enjoying your doggo pics. In our community, we have lots of you guys with dogs, with cats, with pets, right? And you guys are in our Discord server, and if you aren't, email me, theclumsygeek@gmail.com, and I'll give you the link. I don't have it publicly available just to avoid trolls joining, but if you are willing to spend the effort to send me an email, a note, a simple note, just tell me that you want to join. theclumsygeek@gmail.com is the email, and I'll send you the Discord link. And over there we have a pets channel where the different members of the community share their pet photos. It's amazing, guys. You and your doggos, you and your catos, probably not. I'm not sure how we call it. You and your cats. It's amazing. I start wishing I have a dog of my own. Maybe when me and Mrs. Clumsy get a bigger place, we can finally get that dog. We'll see. But yes, my dream is still to have a golden retriever. I've never had one. We've had a couple of dogs before. Back when I was in the Philippines, me and my family, we had some dogs. They've all passed since though. And I never really took care of them like they were mine. Like they were the family's as a whole, but they were not really mine. I'm sure it would be different if me and Miss Clumsy got one. So super excited for that eventually. We'll see. But yes, retrievers. We have this like dog park near the house where people from the neighborhood can take their dogs there, and they can let their dogs wander around, and their dogs they can remove the leash of the dogs, because normally by law you have to keep your dog leashed at all times and they're outside. So in that place, in that area, you can actually release the leash and the dogs can play with each other. So we often go there just to take a look and enjoy the dogs, the sight of the dogs playing, having fun. And sometimes there are retrievers in there too. Those guys are amazing. So we'll see. Yes, that's pretty cool. But yes, in the meantime, that's why I really enjoy seeing your photos with your doggos. And in the meantime, the best I can do is have doggos of my own here in the truck, right? So that's why I want a sleeper, maybe a sleeper with accessory dots there. Not that I'm calling our dogs accessories, but you get the point. Oh, nice photo here. Yes. Over here maybe. Yes. Beautiful. Yep. And we have to be a bit mindful here in Oregon, because not all the roads here are clumsy proof. There are some roads here which don't have proper indication of the speed limits or the recommended speeds for approaching the bends. So I have to be very careful. At the moment though, not too bad. We are being informed properly. So far so good. So far they are clumsy proof. Good. But yeah, these long haul trips I really like. I get to babble on as much as I can with about any topic, and it's very relaxing for me. It's very healing for me. So hopefully it's the same for you guys, whether you're watching me on YouTube like this full on, or you're keeping me in the background, or maybe you're driving yourself, you're trucking yourself. Hope you guys find this game as healing as I am. Just relaxing, right? Add a mod here, tweak a mod there. All good. Oh yeah, this is one of the side effects. You can see like a bit of a greenish tint. Yeah, that's a limitation. I'm not sure what you call it. They call it paintbrush or airbrush, I think. SES has a relatively new, not really new, but recent, not really recent, but in one of the later DLCs, they started using this approach of airbrushing or something. So they have that like green paint coloring the map, and unfortunately that green paint is not something you can remove based on grimes. So you can put in the snow textures, but there will still be that green part in there, like what you see right now. And some areas have it more than the others. So sometimes you don't see it at all, sometimes it's very prevalent. I've seen this happen a lot in Wyoming as well. Some areas in Wyoming are full of that airbrush thingy. Not the best looking sight, but you can kind of get away with it if you just imagine that it's like maybe light snow, right? The grass is kind of starting to seep through. It's not full on snowing just yet. Oh my goodness, this view. That's a new thumbnail. There you go. I love it when you have these like bridges and rivers or lakes. This view right here is amazing. Yes. Let's go with that. So many thumbnail opportunities. I haven't been driving in Oregon as much. To be honest, I had not a so good impression on it because I was driving through some roads. That interstate on the northeast side of Oregon, that bendy one, that's the one I like the least. That's the clumsy, not clumsy proof road right there. It was getting in the way of my driving because I almost always tip over when I drive through that road. It's because I have no idea how to gauge these roads, how bendy they are. So I oftentimes approach them full speed based on the road speed limit. So the only thing that's preventing me from tipping over is those yellow signs that guide you if you should slow down or not. Oh my goodness, look at the vibes here. Beautiful, isn't it? So chill. Oi, oi. Another loan payment, okay. I hope you still have enough money to pay off the loan. Well, that's a loan payment, so that reduced from the principal. If you guys are not familiar with how this works, how do we say? Even in real life, this is how it works. When you take a loan from the bank, okay, let's get into a bit financial in here. When you take a loan from the bank, there's always a catch, right? Let's say you loan 10,000. Or let's keep it simple. Oh, let's loan 10,000. Okay, you loan 10,000 from the bank. Okay, let's say they lent that to you. They loaned that to you. You got approved and whatnot. You're happy. You got 10,000. What's the catch? Well, the catch is you have to pay it back in full for sure at some point in the future, depending on your arrangement with them, and you have to pay them more. So if you loan 10,000, you won't pay off 10,000. You'll pay off like 10,000 or maybe I don't know, 11,000 or maybe 10,000 something. It depends on the interest rate. And oftentimes these payments, they're not a big lump sum. They're not a one-time thing, right? Oftentimes these payments are done monthly over the course of years. So let's say 11,000 just for simplicity. So let's say you loan 10, you'll eventually be paying them 11, but you'll be paying it installment. So 11,000 divided by how many months you arranged with the bank. Let's say, just for the sake of easy math, 11 months. 11,000 or 11 months means you pay off 1,000 every month, right? So 1,000 every month for 11 months amounts to 11,000 in total. Right? But behind the scenes, so that's the basics of it, but behind the scenes, when you pay off that 1,000, how do you know if that 1,000 is paying that 10,000, that original, that what we call principal, right? That original amount you loaned, or is it paying off the 1,000 that's the interest in our example, right? Because we are paying them 11,000, 10,000 would be the principal, 1,000 would be the interest in total. So when you pay 1,000 a month, how do you know which part is going to the principal, which part is going to the interest? And normally, the banks have it set up that in the beginning, you mostly pay off the interest. They're smart this way. So a huge part of the interest is what you're paying off, and the loan itself, the principal, you're not really paying off a lot. That means you're not really paying off your loan fully yet in that sense, right? Because you're paying off the interest, so the principal amount, the loan you have to pay off, is still there in the beginning. And as you pay it off month by month, you start paying off the principal more and more until eventually it disappears. And eventually you pay everything off. But yeah, that becomes a very big part of the equation when you think about this refinancing and things like this, the advanced stuff. Let's not go into that because I'm sure some of you have been sleeping already by the time I mentioned loans, so let's not get into that anymore. But yes, that's an important factor. How much are you paying the principal or the interest? It's a bit tricky. In the game, we have so high interest rates, 18% I think from what I remember from our loan. 18%. No bank has that these days. 18% is like a credit card loan or credit card interest, not like your normal housing or car loans, not even student loans, right? I think normally those would be around 3%, depends on the country. But yeah, definitely not 18. So yes, that's why I really wanted to pay off this loan as fast as possible. So that payment that we had back there, it was actually that's like the equivalent of a monthly payment, but here it's a daily payment, and that is paying off the loan, the principal, and the interest. I think maybe 50-50, I'm not sure, because it's kind of baked in. The price is kind of baked into the thing already. So yeah, that's important, because actually I haven't done the math there. Maybe it's good to explore that later on. How much percentage is the principal, how much interest percent is the interest when we're paying it off day by day. That becomes important because when we get enough money, like what we're going to do when we finally finish this job, that becomes important because you want to pay off the loan, right? And when you pay off the loan, you're going to only be paying off the principal, but you'll be kind of screwed there. That's why the banks want it that way, that in the beginning you only pay off the interest so that the principal becomes intact, keeps intact as long as possible. So if you do decide to pay it off in advance, you still pay it off in full, almost, right? So they're very smart that way. But that's one thing to note. So you're not really, when you pay off 1,000, it's not really, not the entire 1,000 is going towards that principal. Some of it is going towards the interest. So we'll have to keep that in mind when we pay off this loan. Oh, we'll have to stop here. Okay, fine. Over 20,000 pounds gross weight. Yes, that's us. We were at, what were we at? 60,000? I can't remember. Maybe 30,000? That's a big range. Right, let's go through here. Let's get a feeling of how much we're weighing right now. Alright, that should be good. 62,000, that's the one. Okay, indeed. Because we had 33,000 on the load itself, but we have the truck and trailer weight as well, which is apparently half of it. So 50% on the actual load that we're carrying, 50% on the truck and trailer weight. Nice. Right. Let's make sure there's no car there. Thank you. How are we doing on time? Let's have a look. We have 2 hours remaining. Oh crap, that's pretty close. Look at this. The ETA says Saturday 3:48. have to really step on it. That is too close for comfort. Klamath Falls discovered. We have like a 20-minute buffer. It's not going to cut it. Alright guys, I'll have to speed it up a bit. It will be a bit noisy, okay? Bear with me. Oh, I love that engine sound though, that purr. Right, maybe we go a tad over the speed limit just a bit. Not enough to be penalized, but enough to get a bit of an advantage over the speed limit. If we can, the engine is not even able to handle that much power, I think. Klamath Falls, Reno. Is this the right way? Yes, it is. Good. Alright, what is this? Looks like we are doing a left turn here. Crap, there's a traffic light. Loading gears for the win. Man, that shake brake is amazing. Okay, perfect timing, thank you. Come on, don't fail me now. Thank you. Lakeview, yes, that's where we're delivering this, right? Let's go. No red light, please. Okay, let's slow it down so by the time we get to the intersection, it will be green. Hopefully. Come on. Don't make me stop. There we go, thank you. Stopping on a truck like this, that will be very costly for time, for the fuel as well. Lakeview, 87 miles. Almost there, guys. Final stretch. Okay, here we go. I really hope you have enough money. If not, it's going to be a bit anticlimactic, but it might be realistic. Close, but not close enough. No, think positive. We'll make it work. If we make it in time, we can make it work. Right, 45 here, no problem. Slow it down just a tad. Skirt the edges. There we go. Beautiful. Man, I haven't been here in a long time. I haven't driven here. I should drive in Oregon more. This place is amazing. And mostly the roads are well assigned. So it might be that they updated this in one of the recent patches, huh? So I don't remember it being this well assigned before. I remember being in trouble a couple of times before. There we go. Almost lost my gear there. Yeah, very, very nice. I like it. So it might be one of those sneaky updates from SCS. Whenever they release a new version, they kind of add some things that's not on the changelog. So hopefully it's one of those things. Or maybe it was that good in the first place. Either way, it's great now, so no complaints from me. Yeah, look at this upcoming junction, or upcoming bend. 45, nice, right? So no problem, I can do that. Very nice. Not too fast. Keep it steady. How's our fuel? Halfway there. Okay, no problem. Alright. Good. Speed reduction up ahead to 40. Maybe around 42, 43 is okay. Oh crap. Further reductions, 25. I like that there's even that sign there. Oh yeah, because there's a very sharp turn here. Makes sense. Man, that sound. Kriechbaum doing his Kriechbaum work. And me losing my gear. There we go. I hope there's no police car anywhere because I am going to speed it up a bit. We have someone on our back. There we go. Now we're legal. Good. Lakeview 37 miles. I like the mile markers. Very immersive. Come on guys, we can do this. Step on it. Almost there. Yeah, very interesting. It actually hasn't been snowing at all for me. I've not seen snow at all falling since I activated Frosty mod. I guess that's a good thing, especially right now that we're rushing. And look at this view, right? With the rocks and the trees. Beautiful. There we go. Alright. 140 East. On the next junction. Not much storytelling right now, guys. Sorry about that, but I'm really trying to arrive as fast as I can where we're going. Let's do a time check. It's 23 minutes left, 32 minutes. Oh my goodness, that is too close. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's step on it then. What is this? 40 again. Usually there's a buffer there. I don't want to go beyond that buffer so much though. But yeah, look at this. So it recommends 40, but actually 45 is still safe enough. So we're trying to skirt that a bit. And here 35, maybe 40 is okay. Yeah, not too bad. Oh, went a bit. That's a bit too fast. There we go. Did we arrive on time? A bit late. If we're a bit late, it's okay. The penalty will not be that bad. And hopefully once we enter the city, the time progression kind of slows down. We'll still have to park though. So it all depends what kind of parking this entails. Let's have a look. Timing. 4 minutes left. 9 minutes. Oh my goodness. Too close for comfort. Okay, yes, I hope it's now the city timing here. Okay, UPS is where we're delivering this. So this is the right spot, I believe. Where? Okay, I see the cone. Okay. Crap, this is a bit tricky. We'll have to go and make a U-turn here. Because I don't want to be parking this blind side. Yes, it might be that we might be late. Depending on how fast this time progresses as we're parking this. We'll see. But even if we are late, it will not be the most... it will have minimal penalty. Because even though it's an important delivery, so it's not... It's not urgent, but it is kind of more urgent than the normal one. It's a level 2, for example. Level 1, 2, 3 in the urgency, right? It's level 2. So there will be a higher penalty, but being late for like 1 minute or so, it's not going to be that bad in terms of the money benefits. So I think we're going to be okay, hopefully. Open the windows. Ooh, that's cold. Oh my goodness. Going to hit this. Visibility on that gate. Oh, there it is. Oh crap, yes, I am. Sorry, Rusty. Okay, let's make that work properly this time. Let's not make sure to avoid that. There you go, that's more like it. And then this one, yeah, that's turning how I want it. We're clear of this side. Looking good. Bit of blindside reversing in here, but not too bad. I think we can make it work somehow. There it is. Yeah, I see the cone there from afar. Bit hard to see, but it's there. How about on this side? Yeah, there it is. Good. It's looking great, actually. Okay, let's turn it in. Align with that line. Looks good. Oh, there's another cone there at the back. Okay, my bad. Okay, I thought this was the back cone already. Alright, so let's turn it this way. Let's get closer to that side. Looking good. Oh, it's a bit too loose here. Will he buy that? I'm not sure. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Alright. Okay. Did we make it? Let's see. Ah, dang it. How much? 1 minute? But yeah, look at that. We were late 1 minute. It was only 34 bucks that we lost in 2 XP. So almost negligible. The only thing is, for the ego, that red late there is like the border between excellent and late, green and red. But yes, huge benefit. Level 10 now, almost leveled up twice there. And this list looking good, I think. Let's go and maybe let's go and get some, instead of fuel economy on this truck, I think I'll go for high value, let's say, or maybe urgent. No, let's go high value. Good. So now, can we pay off the loan? Guys, we can. We can. Look at this. 80k, 1814. You know what? Let me take a screenshot of this. So I'm just interested in the math. Get 8354, 1814. And then how many days left? I'll do that on my own. I'm sure you guys are not interested in that. So let's just find my own nerdery. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, no more loans. And we still have 6,000 in the bank. From here on out, guys, this one is our money. Oh my goodness. We did it. We did it. Woo. Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks for joining. That is a huge milestone. Thanks for watching. And from here on out, let's plan on what we want. I think a repaint for our guy, a repaint and a sleeper upgrade might be in order. What do you guys say? We might have to change his name though, not anymore Rusty if we do that. So yes, looking forward to your comments. Thanks for watching, and yes, have a nice day. Let's go and get a new truck or remodel this one. Clumsy trucking, and bye-bye.